After nearly a decade of tugging at the International Olympic Committee, the St. Louis Sports Commission and Washington University finally announced over the winter that St. Louis would be able to display Olympic memorials throughout the city. And as 5 on Your Side Sports' Josh Helmuth shows us, the carving of those memorials officially started today. Long time coming.
Yeah, 114 years, if my math is correct. You know, St. Louis stole the Olympic Games from Chicago to become America's very first ever Olympic host city. Of course, that was way back in 1904. But there's been no signage memorializing the games with the Olympic logo allowed until now. So it's officially time to cut it out.
Today is a big day at LE Sour Machine Company.
I'm going to load a sheet of this material onto the laser.
And Danny Meyer is the man executing the plan.
It's already programmed to cut out shapes.
Nope, no cutting corners here.
I'm more nervous about being on camera than cutting the material.
The 18-year vet is cutting rings.
It's going to actually cut a rectangle.
Well, eventually.
It's a great culmination to finally really be able to embrace our Olympic legacy.
This giant machine is cutting out Olympic-sized rings from sheets made of stainless steel. They'll eventually be welded together to create what's called an Olympic spectacular, a sculpture to commemorate the 1904 Olympics, which were held right here in St. Louis.
Most people don't even realize that we had the Olympics, and if they do, there's nothing. Being in the show me state, there's nothing to show me.
Today's laser cutting will take roughly 5 or 6 hours. The date for the real cause for celebration will happen on August 20th here at WashU, where St. Louis will finally have Olympic rings displayed for the very first time.
It's probably been about 114 years in the making.
It took a long time for the IOC to finally approve an Olympics landmark for St. Louis, and it's important considering St. Louis was the first American city to host a modern-day Olympics.
Now we finally have something that people can point to and celebrate and embrace and be excited about.
Which is why everyone involved,
This is something new to me, you know.
even Danny,
This one looks pretty smooth.
is thrilled to be part of this historic process.
I feel, I guess, privileged, you know.
Now, St. Louis has allowed 2 sites for the spectaculars. The second site is yet to be decided, but also going up in August are smaller memorials detailing what events took place and where throughout St. Louis. Guys.
Josh.